What's up, everybody? It's Alex from Heavy New York, invading California from Namm 2020, and we are here with Brian of the Browning. Thank you so much for your time, man.
Yeah, man, no worries. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Of course, it's so awesome to have you here. It's been 2 years since the release of Geist, your latest record.
Yeah,
You've been, touring like crazy. Your recent tour with Ginger, the headlining tour. I mean, you have like a conclusion on this overall record cycle?
Just that it's definitely more than we ever expected it to be. Because I think when we put it out, we were very, very proud of the record, but we were also like kind of just expecting it to go the way of any other record that you put out. But it really, really took off, and people really attached to it. Because there's definitely times where bands will put out an album and it doesn't necessarily like catch, but people love the songs, and like on our most recent tours, we've been playing almost exclusively Geist songs with a couple Isolation songs, so it's been very well received and our biggest album to date for sure. So
awesome. I've noticed your music has always been so experimental, from having like deathcore breakdowns, some tech elements. I mean, I feel like the Browning is a fairly experimental band to begin with.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. We like to do something different, and a lot of that is our singer Johnny. He liked electronic music, but he didn't like what anyone was making, so he decided to, he said, I'll make my own electronic music, and just mixing it with metal. He's always been into metal, and it just seemed like the right thing to do. But we like to look at it like, not that we're a metal band with like electronic parts, but that we're a full electronic infused metal band, because it's never just metal or just electronics, it's both.
Yeah. Now, being that you came into the band in 2015, were you when you joined, did Johnny instruct you this is how you have to play, this is what I kind of want, or did Johnny want you to bring a little bit of your own mix?
No, yeah, it was we had been friends for a period of time before that, and it was just something where I understand his style and he understands my style, and we're very collaborative and we're very honest with each other. So if something sucks, we're not afraid to be like, that kind of sucks.
Honesty is the best thing.
Yeah, but we the only way to succeed really in music long term is to do something different, to do something that someone hasn't done. So.
Now, the final question, I have two more questions for you, but, as somebody who's seen you live numerous times, with your use of lights and your stage presence and everything, it's always a completely different experience seeing you live than simply listening to you. Is there a similar energy that you channel into songwriting mode versus playing live, or is it a completely separate mind frame altogether?
Well, it's pretty separate, because when we're writing, we do think about, the live performance, will this part go over live, will it work live? But it's very different in that when we're writing songs, we're trying to just write the best songs that we can. And live, we're just trying to give fans their money's worth. These people pay their hard-earned dollars to come see you play a show. And so I feel that you have a duty to entertain them and to make sure that they go home feeling like they got their money's worth.
The final question is, we're here at the Ormsby Guitar booth. I spoke with Dino here last year. So what is it about Ormsby Guitars that ultimately attracted you to them?
When I started, I was with another company that I won't mention that just wasn't taking a very, very good care of me. And I found Ormsby through a mutual friend in Australia that had one, and I just started following them, and I was very taken aback at how they look. Obviously, they're insane looking, and I had just reached out on their artist endorsement page, and I got an email back the next day, and I was really just blown away by how much they cared to talk to people and to get guitars in people's hands, and so after receiving the first one, I've been entirely sold. I have the logo tattooed on my arm.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
You see band tattoos, but you just took it a step further.
And just, Perry and everyone that's ever, worked with Ormsby have given me a lot of great opportunities. And I've never seen anyone that cares as much about the product that they put out as he does. And so it's been a huge honor to come on board to the team and actually start working for the company. And I think it's important that the products that you back, you would pay full retail price for if you were asked to. You know, like it's important to be selling things that you would play or that you would buy. So, and that's why I love Ormsby and love the guitars.
So before we go, I want to thank you so much for your time.
Oh
today.
yeah, man, no worries. Thanks for coming out.
Of course. I just know that you're hitting the road with Carnifex and Three Teeth very soon.
Yeah,
Is there anything else with the Browning you'd like to promote? Maybe some new music in the works or anything?
We're definitely gonna start working on stuff. Nothing is like concrete. Our singer Johnny is having his first child, which is a huge deal. So congratulations to him. So we're gonna take, after Carnifex, we're gonna take a little break off of touring, and we'll probably get some material together and start working on a new record. You know. So yeah, but thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Brian.
Have a good one, brother.
Everybody, Brian of the Browning. Be sure to pick up Geist if you haven't already. This is Alex from Heavy New York. We'll see you next time for NAMM 2020.